I've been living in my 1979 Mercedes camper for 2 years now. I love that van, but it was itching me to do my own conversion. Alone and without any experience, I sold my old van and started with my very own van build. Good morning and welcome back everyone. Today is gonna be all about installing the windows. One roof window and one side window. So the side window hasn't arrived yet, but the roof window has. So this is how this looks from the inside. And you can already see that there is a frame where you're supposed to put something like that here. So I'm gonna be using this, but I'm probably not gonna cut from the inside, but from the roof. So it's a bit safer and it's a bit nicer because I don't have to do it over my head. So first thing that we're going to be doing is going up on the roof and seeing what we have to do up there. You can see that the roof rack has these beams across this part where I want my window to be. So I need to cut the roof rack here and there and those two here. Hopefully this one doesn't have to go. So I can keep some of the stability. I'm gonna be doing this with a flex, but I've never used a flex before and it's supposed to be no big deal, but it's a bit scary at first because it's loud and there are sparks everywhere. So that's gonna be interesting. I got a little introduction to how to use this thing from my friends here, but they're not gonna help me do the actual thing. I'm gonna have to do this all by myself. So let's see how that works out. Let's get on the roof. So cutting the roof rack is done. Now next I need to cut the hole. That's a really scary part because I need to cut a hole in my nice van roof, and I've never done something like this before and a lot of things can go wrong, but I have to do it, otherwise I won't have a roof light, and I really want to have a roof light. So wish me luck. So I'm done cutting the straight parts, but I just wanted to show you guys that I taped the sheet metal because I don't have anybody here that can hold that thing for me. I'll just tape it and that hopefully works out too. So for the corners I'm going to use this jigsaw and try to make nice little round corners if possible. So let's see how that works out. That didn't work too well, but at least it's down now. Well, my tape didn't really work out. I don't think it broke anything too much. I think there's a new scratch that I have to cover up with some Hammerite, but apart from that, looking good. So I just put in the window to see if it fits, and actually it doesn't quite fit. I made the corners a little bit too round, and actually I need to cut another one of the beams of the roof rack, which is kind of a bummer. And also I already painted all of the edges and stuff, so if I have to cut a little bit more on these sides, I have to paint them again. So that's a bit of a bummer that the window doesn't fit right in there yet. But it's doable, it's all fine. It's just getting dark now and there's actually rain supposed to come today. So I have to cover this hole up with some plastic foil or something so it doesn't rain in here. Yeah, I mean, it's annoying, but what can you do about it? It's the first bigger problem. I'm really looking forward to this being installed because you can already see the nice light that comes in from here. It's a lot of light and it lights up the whole room, and I think it's really worth it. So a little bit more trouble, but I think in the end it's gonna be a really, really nice window. See you tomorrow. Good morning, I am back here in the van. There was a storm tonight, but it looks like the plastic foil that I attached to the roof thing held up quite well. So there are no leaks. And today I need to work a little bit on these corners. But I realized that I need some kind of rubber seal thing that goes around the edges that I wanted to get this morning in the hardware store, but they didn't have it there. I need to again wait for another part before I can actually install it, but I still want to do the changes to the hole today because tomorrow is Sunday and the people around here don't really like it that much if you make a bunch of noise on Sundays. Okay, let's get on the roof. Let me just quickly cut that before it starts pouring again. I'm just gonna sand out the edges a little bit with this thing. Okay, let's hurry up. I should really stop now, it's really starting to rain. Let's get inside and get these tools inside. It's so close though. Yes! It fits! Finally! Oh, yes! I just cut these beams for the frame, for the window. And that looks pretty good. I still have to wait until the paint that I put on the edges is dry. Then I can actually stick the window through it, give it a last test, and then glue these wooden pieces to the ceiling. Ooh. Now I've marked here where the frames end so that I can remove this window again. Hopefully you used enough Sikaflex. I'll just leave this dry overnight and work on other stuff. But I think that looks pretty nice. So today is hopefully finally gonna be the day that I'm gonna finish this beloved arch enemy of mine, the roof window. I finally got this mastic molding strip or something like that. This is how you call it? I know the German term, it's Butyl-Band, but anyway, I got this now so I can make sure that the roof window will seal nicely all the way around. Oh yeah, but first I'm gonna remove these clamps. Seems quite sturdy. Okay, now let's get on the roof. So first of all I'm gonna clean this roof, hopefully one last time, so I can make sure that all the glue and the sealing and everything sticks well. So now you can see that I marked the edge where I need to fill up. The window will sit on this height, but obviously here it can't really sit on this height because there's nothing there. So I'm gonna fill up all the stuff with this thing over there. That's the material here. There. I'm done with that. It looks quite horrible. Now, the window. So this thing here is finally in. And now, let me secure everything with these things that were part of the delivery. think that's it. Now the moment of truth. Yay! It's finally there. It's finished. Oh, that's so nice. Oh, so beautiful. Oh, I'm so happy. That was so much work. Yes! So that was it with the flex saw, and now with the other saw, I'll do the round things. And of course, right now it's starting to rain. That's really good if you have a giant hole in the side of your bed. Whatever that name is, that's all. That should be it. Nice, this time it didn't fall off. Yes. Well, hello there. So now the moment of truth. Is it gonna fit? Let's see. Oh, it's drin. Geil. Nice. So the window actually does fit. It's really nice. The only problem is that here, this corner is not really round enough. So I'm gonna take it out, grind it a little bit, and then it fits in perfectly, hopefully. And then that should be alright. Alright, let's grind this thing. Yeah, it's like this, and I need to grind it down and remove all the stuff, because otherwise water might get in there and that might cause some rust, which I don't like, so I should grind some more. So all of the edges are painted now all around. Nice and thick layer of Hammerite. Now I have to wait until the paint is dry, and then I'll put in the frame and put some tape around the edges and put in the window and seal it all up, just like I did with this little babe up there. I was super lucky that my friend was helping me with filming the stuff. Actually, most of the footage that you saw of me sawing the thing out, it was done by him. So pro tip, guys, if you ever want to do a van build and you are trying to film the whole process, get yourself a second person to help you because it's so much better. Now I'm back on my own again. Hopefully my filming doesn't suck too much while I have to basically focus on the building. Thanks guys for sticking with me. So I cut the frame to size and put it in place now. Everything is nice and taped. So good morning. I left the wooden frame to dry for the night, and it looks like it's pretty sturdy and the glue has dried overnight. Now I have to put it in the window, and guess what? I'm missing a component. I'm missing the seal that is going around the window from the outside. And it was supposed to arrive yesterday, which it didn't, of course. So hopefully that's gonna happen today, and then I can finally put in this window and finish this window job. Okay, that's it. Actually, it seems alright. Yes! Nice! And this is what it looks like from the outside. Nice and beautiful. So this is both windows done. First the roof window, and then the side window now. Nice, right? It was definitely a steep learning curve for me. I'm not sure if I would recommend you doing this on your own. I mean, maybe if you have some more experience than me, and maybe you're just better at doing this kind of stuff than me, you might be able to do it a bit better. And it turned out alright in the end, but it was a lot of work, a lot of hassle, a lot of waiting for components and parts. And I think it took me something around a week to install both these windows. So if you have limited time and a bit more money, I would definitely recommend you to let these be installed by professionals. But I'm quite happy actually with my results. And yeah, that was a big step. And hopefully from now on I'm only gonna be adding things to my van and not removing anything. So that was it for my video on the windows. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it and you were able to learn a little bit from my mistakes. Oh yeah, and if you want to see me peel up the plastic for this side window there, stick with me. So bye guys, see you next one. It's so beautiful!